Yeah, feeling good about it. I don't think I really, at least I shouldn't be in any big windows of like major beaver death again. I think hopefully I'm past the majority of that. Well, all right, I'm back. It has been probably a little bit more than a week since I've recorded a water beaver episode. I think part of that has to do with the last time I tried recording an episode and I tried making progress. My audio was so bad when I went to go edit that it was essentially unusable, and I kind of like got a little frustrated. I just made the long play games where I just played without worrying about recording my audio, without recording any of my voice, just recording the game audio and just being, that was good enough. Put that on the channel, just have these 6-hour chunks of gameplay, and then just be like, yeah, I'll call that a day. But I want to get back to these water beavers. I want to get back to this game. So I have to kind of resettle and kind of refigure out what I'm working on and what are the steps I should be taking in order to get this back up and going. Drought ended, water's coming back in. Should be collecting water. Have a bunch of places to store water. That's all good. All this stuff is getting worked on. Food looks like it's in a pretty good place. I might just, I'm trying to get my head back into it, trying to get my place of where I was off, or where I left off. So trying to remember kind of where to pick up. Oh, that may be a thing, is making my permanent smelter, or not the permanent smelter, the factory. Ah, the factory. That's probably where I should be working toward. Have sunflower oil. I'm making tar. These things are being made. Probably should destroy this. Get myself a new big tank. Put that for water. All these tanks over here. Maybe just so this isn't so empty, just kind of create a useless path to get down there. Not useless, but just another pathing route. Got rice down here, rice down there. That's all being collected. I have these stairs here just in case, or I'm not exactly sure what I need to or want to grow down here. In this area, once that opens up, all being settled. Power generation, power storage. Flywheels at. Yeah, I think as soon as I can get the water to stop up, I think I might push these guys to get done faster. I think once I do that, I can get the water to kind of flow down this way. I think that's maybe where I was ending up before. Might, in that vein, begin to kind of make the route help me deal with this area down here. To stay there. Instead of just deleting these, I might set these to be chopped up by logger. There is who's lacking work. Not heavy on my haulers, my builders. 12 children, so they'll get there. Yeah, I think it's just a bit of a bit of a waiting game, kind of getting this stuff done. Can't necessarily create another alchemist to kind of boost my power production until I get factory going, because that's where I get the extra chemistry set. Is there anything that I'm particularly missing? No, fasteners are being made. That's what's going to make the dams. Tools are fine. Yeah, I think I might have a bit of a time skip here. Oh, something else I just noticed as I was waiting for these guys to build is I probably should give them a bit of an easier access to this area down here. Snake their way through my water wheels. I think another thing I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna clean up this whole. All right, that cleaned up that area a little bit. My dogs are barking. Let me go check what they're doing. So hopefully they work on this and clean this up a little bit. I'm not very short on dandelion, so I'm not too worried about it. Let me also down. There's. So I just got the drought warning. I also noticed that my scrap pile is a little low. I have some excess workers right now, so I might as well get the scavengers to start getting their stuff together. And I also wanted to create a pile for my treated lumber. Notice that I didn't have any big or larger storage for. Yeah, things are progressing. I'm almost at the time in which I'm going to purchase the factory by within the first little bit of the next day. I'll have that ready to go. This is almost up. There we go. Factory purchased. I think I'm just gonna put this guy there. This requires a lot of materials. Gonna let them slowly work on that. I will feed route up and then over. Places like this, I think I would probably prefer the universal power shaft, so I could just kind of build off of these kind of networks. Have this so I can build out into another building, but universal power shaft is 500 science. Just not there yet. Just spend that kind of science wildly. That's good. Water starting to spill over into my large tanks. That dam's gonna be made in time for the drought when the drought starts. I should have enough stored water. I have over 1,000 stored. Food is still good. 1,000 units, or I don't know if they use gallon, if they use pint. 1,000 beaver units. 1,000 BU. 7.7 days for that kick back on. I think I might start the process building dam to help push water this route. And I kind of also want to do bridges, a bridge across the backside of the dam, get to here. What is need metal for the bigger dam? Chopping up that wood down there. Well, let me begin this process. Let me start laying out what I think I'm gonna need. Start placing. So I ended up going with this. So I have this ladder that goes up on this side. This is the upgraded dam. I'm gonna go here, stop this water, push it down this direction. I left this gap here so I can build a bridge that'll go across here and connect me back up to this area of the map. When I get to that point, so I can continue building this power infrastructure, or the storage of power infrastructure. I think the other thing I might need, I think I will actually also need to put a dam here in this area so that all my water flow doesn't go here. I still have water that pushes down in this direction. I might need to have that get built first. That is going to be just get away with one if I build levee. That way I can restrict the flow just a little bit more. All these to get destroyed. Then I build some. Okay, and I will build a levee that goes here and here. Then it'll be one dam piece here. I think that'll do it. I think maybe I don't even need to get rid of Because these brambles do take, actually, I might need to delete a little bit more. You have to kind of fight these brambles when you delete them. Because they grow relatively quickly. So when you decide to remove them, they kind of replace themselves pretty quickly. And it becomes like a fight against time where you're like, oh, one gets destroyed. Oh, all of a sudden there's a new sapling there. So I'm going to get paths to kind of block out the brambles from consuming the spot. If I have out of workers, I need to build another housing. Just be able to have consistent workers. Get beat out by this. All these people stop working in my pumps and still short on workers. Get another, for some more housing. Housing. Get another 2-story building back there. Get that. Oh, also accidentally tag that. Them to destroy the brambles first. Oh, are they starting to do it? Okay. If I don't do these paths to block the bramble saplings from taking back over that spot, you're just fighting against time. Oh, nothing to do in range. Nope, that is just these workers. Distant farmers, they like to complain that they don't have anything to work on all the time. I think in the lost episode that I had, I think I dealt with it by putting in some of the green peas. I think the green pea is now has become their specific kind of work location or their work crop. So I think I might end up just as soon as I get this done. Okay, that's good to go. And who flagged me? You flagged me. Have any green peas in your work? Yeah, no. Clear out this. Clear out these. Up already at getting those cleared out. I'm gonna put some green peas down just so they can see the green peas. They won't constantly be flagging me as they out of work. Green peas. Hopefully I won't see that warning again. I think before this change of the assistant farmers being focused on green peas, I would just always get that. There would always just be a message here that they don't know what to do, they don't know what to work on. If having them be the sole planters of green peas, it means that that flag is no longer pops up, then I am a-okay with that. All right, so I have more space for farming in this area. What should I grow? My cabbage is pretty high. My green pea is relatively low. Sunflowers are okay. I think I might just then do mostly green pea with a little bit of sunflower. Green pea. The drought ended. Water's coming back. Ooh, my water did get low. Oh my god. Again, just blind to these thirsty symbols. Man, I have to do something about that. What am I gonna do about that? Okay, let me do some reworking of my area. Oh, this guy done his job. Got rid of that area down there. Anyways, what I ended up doing, I built another little 3-pump section here. And I'm going to put in several of the medium tanks here. And then these buildings are also set in the same kind of pause when drought starts, unpause when it ends. That way I don't drain out this area that I rely on for my farming and trees when the droughts are happening. Yes, I'm back to the point where there are just thirsty beavers everywhere. Turn back on this pump here, hoping it could alleviate some of that, but I might get all of this stuff going. All of these beavers pumping water just to avoid any nastiness that could occur. How's my doing? Doing good. I think all I need is the anvil. Where am I? How many fasteners? 30, 30. I want to see one underneath. Click the building underneath you. Okay, can't do that. This is 15. Those were 30, so 60, 90 total. 120. Anything else need fasteners? All that stuff. Rather this get... No, I might just end up with a short on fasteners. Need the anvil. Don't necessarily know what the anvil recipe is, but a lot of scrap. I have my 2 workers here grabbing up this scrap. Or loose scrap on the there. Over there. No, I might just have to start mining for metal. Might as well build the big mine if I'm gonna do that. Get the big mine, I need dynamite. In order to get dynamite, I need to start making nitro. I think I should, even though I am in a place where I should be able to move all of this stuff forward, I might just wait for this sort of construction to finish before I continue to kind of press on too quickly. This is going to be another dam. Need that dam. This is going to be... Nope, not. Going to be this kind of levee. This other short levee. Okay. So look at that. As soon as I got rid of these roads, within half a second, I have the little seedlings. These things spread out so maddeningly quickly. Another one there. So yeah, if you have like, if you set yourself a bramble patch that you like want to move eventually, one, it takes forever to cut them down, and also like if you want to build anything where it is and you want to remove them, it is a nightmare to just kind of like battle these seedlings. Because the seedling takes just as long as the adult or the grown version of the brambles to cut down. So I end up doing that, you know, putting the path down to block the route that it could have taken. Okay, so this is all under construction. That's good. Let me get... This is all decent priority. I want to get that done. I don't think I had anybody die from thirst. It looks like I've recovered from that situation pretty good. They're gathering up water pretty well. Water's getting stored over here okay. As soon as this gets put in, I might even be in a situation where once I have all this stuff filled, I'll start to kind of kick back down on my water pumpers. Even though I'm in excess of workers. Alright, cool. Build the dam. Get that going. Food is still great. What is this again? It's what's berry situation? Spectacular. Do I even have... I have this gathering. Can I do a lodge over here? The gatherer? So what I am going to do is I kind of set this road up a little bit. I'm going to put a dynamite here to blow up this little corner. I can put a gather or harvester's office right here and gather up this berries and these dandelions. I can get rid of this little gatherer post. Harvester's office right. This will provide housing, and they'll be more efficient at gathering up these berries and these dandelions. I think to get the longer bridges, 7 across, so I'd need a 3 and a 4. 3 is fine. It's the 4 that's going to be costing me to build. Start getting that bridge built. Need the 4 to get across here, and that's going to need metal blocks. Going to need my factory. I don't want to be short on fasteners in order to build this, so I'm kind of holding off building the factory just yet. All of these things need fasteners as well. These need logs, that needs fasteners. Kind of delaying that a little bit just so I can harvester's office in. And while I have excess workers, I kind of want to make clay pots to get another cooking tent going. Where's my mushroom? I might want to make a sawdust is building up over there too. Paper mill. I could make the actual like factory version of the paper mill. Start chewing up some sawdust. Build ladders to get here. I wonder if I should try that. Try building tall with some of my work buildings to get the whole, and then build off of the work buildings the windmills. You know what? Let me try. Then let me build it. Ooh, could I build off? I could just replace this street. The ladder that goes, have a ladder back to back. If I want to work, probably in what? That little bit of funky business will go off. The idea being that hopefully I can build maybe a couple other factories off of it. Eventually build one of these. Build one of these like corner braces off of it, and then put a windmill off of it. You know, but considering I have to find what would be a good height or a good you know, place that'll match it, or match the height that I'm gonna need in order for that little sensor. I don't know if you saw it, the little X-shaped logs, little sensor that reads how high the windmill is. Usually, I think I've explained in a different episode the little cheaty way that I would do it. Let's see if I could just build high and get it done that way. Drought incoming. 1.3k water stored. Oh, one of the things quickly. Dogs are barking again. Okay, I think as soon as this gets built, I might call the recording there. Down here, something to help keep this water up here for droughts. I might pause the wood fell log, put it on. Just unmark these. Just so I make sure I can gather up that pine resin. I wonder if I can get at this. You guys keep doing your job over here. Cutting this pine up. Might just notice the wealth of pine that I have up here. Let's do it with a tapper shack. Not sure I'm going to be able to make it in time. Are you beavers? I'm going to have to overwork you for the next couple of days. Take that back. Still need pine. Actually make tapper shack. Plenty of available. Yeah. Yep, short on logs. Short on pine resin. Making all of the tanks. I don't think it eased those work hours again. At least I have some flow that came back through here. Fine. I have plenty of stored water. Pause. Plus tank here. Oh, I built a bunch. Clay pots. Go ahead and pause that. Forgot I was doing that. Cooking tent. Set this to braised cabbage. To actually 8 more. I need platforms. Another crappy warehouse. Oops. Another crappy warehouse of This is taking up the priority line. Oh, I can't actually get it though. Fine. Goodfellas. I was wondering why that didn't get. But you know, like, fine. Or if they could get to that. Fine that they can't. Then let me all the way down here. High as I can with the dams I have access to. Fill that with build a more direct route. Big excess beavers. Oh yeah, drought started, so these 3 jobs specifically got unpaused. I had these jobs available with the extra housing. Might be fine. Food is at 2k, water's at 1k. Port 2 get me soon. Probably would have been better just to build temporary gatherer, putting up this Apper Shack right away. A little too quick on the gun ho about it. But I think I might call this episode here. A little bit of progress, a little bit of just getting my bearings back of where this game was, setting the plans, future, having things kind of in place where I want them. All my assistant farmers have been put up. Still building, or still need excess tar. All my water storage as well. Yeah, feeling good about it. I don't think I really, at least I shouldn't be in any big windows of like major beaver death again. I think hopefully I'm past the majority of that. But yeah, it's been good. It's been fun. I like this game. I like this mod. Surprised that I was away from her for a week, and the creator of the mod hasn't put out any updates. I don't know if it was because they're working on something big with the bad water update, and they're trying to see how they can integrate that in. I haven't really followed the creator of the mod specifically. I just kind of check the mod page, and usually pretty good about putting updates rather frequently, but he hasn't updated it since I've gotten back into this world. Well, hopefully I go into editing and then my audio isn't complete trash and I can actually post this video. Kind of don't want to like dub the footage, but you know, see what we get when we get there. But thank you for watching.